King Charles invited Prince Edward and Sophie to enter Buckingham Palace for the first time in history. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Edward and Sophie, represent King Charles at the memorable changing of the guard ceremony to mark a special 120th anniversary. Hello viewers. Welcome to Royal Updates. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell so you will be updated on any news about the British royal family. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh represented King Charles at a historic military event at Buckingham Palace. Prince Edward and his wife Sophie spoke on behalf of the monarch, who is currently undergoing cancer treatment and is away from official duties after French soldiers joined British and Commonwealth soldiers at today's landmark changing of the guard ceremony. This special ceremony was held to commemorate the 120th anniversary of the Anglo French Entente. This agreement was considered the basis of lasting peace between Britain and France, and formed the basis of the two countries' united front against German ambitions in the decade before World War I. At 11 a.m. today, 120 years after the historic agreement was reached, French troops took part in the traditional Commonwealth changing of the guard ceremony for the first time at Buckingham Palace. The Ministry of Defense stressed that French troops were not guarding the palace, but merely taking part in the ceremony, and that British and Commonwealth forces were actually guarding the grounds. Prince Edward and Sophie, wearing light blue dresses and beige coats, toured the troops during a 15-minute ceremony, accompanied by Her Excellency Helene Duchess, the French ambassador to the UK. They were joined by British Chief of Staff General Patrick Saunders and French General Pierre. The parade was a remarkable show of solidarity, as 32 members of the French Gendarmerie Garde Républicaine and 40 members of the Scottish Guards shared the forecourt of the palace. The band of the Grenadier Guards played his two national anthems and a medley of Anglo French music. At the same time, the mirror ceremony was held at the Élysée Palace in Paris, and British personnel from the Coldstream Guards took part in the guard ceremony. This is a first for a foreign country in the French presidential palace. King Charles's great-great-grandfather, Edward VII, played a key role in the formation of the Cordiale Entente, which brought major changes to British foreign policy. This was seen as a personal victory for a monarch known for his diplomatic skills and charm. Charles is currently cutting back on public engagements such as events like this one as he continues to receive treatment for an unknown form of cancer, and his treatment is reportedly going well. But last weekend, he surprised well-wishers by appearing at Easter Sunday services at Windsor Castle, waving to the crowd and chatting to those gathered outside. The king, who is undergoing weekly treatment for his illness, shook hands with as many royal fans as possible, and when one said, "I hope you get well soon," he replied, "I'm doing my best." The monarch has reportedly told advisors that he intends to travel to Australia later this year and is expected to travel to Burkhall next week. A planned fall visit down under is just a few months away. Charles and Camilla will visit Australia, New Zealand and Samoa in October as part of their Commonwealth visit, which will include a 21-hour flight covering more than 20,000 miles. Buckingham Palace's official statement is that nothing can be ruled out, but sources say the king and his doctor remain very optimistic after the successful Easter Sunday attendance. A source said, "The king can't wait to leave the country after a long vacation due to his cancer diagnosis."